Name is Tom Lawless. I'm a Earth energy dowser and healer. I've been doing this for a lot of years, 20, 25 years. 15 years ago, I created a map which I call the geomagnetic line system, which basically traces the main arteries of Earth energies as they go across our planet. I think NASA calls them surface currents or Earth currents. You might know them as the name as ley lines, but for me it's very much geomagnetic because it's created by the solar system, and the Earth is in this solar system, and it is a vibration that comes from the sun, and we can see it on the surface of our Earth. You can see other videos on that on my channel, as I've tried to explain over the years. This video here is about the earthquake which we found, which is happened in Italy and also in New Zealand, and recently in the last day in Argentina. This is really a response to or contribution to the work of BP Earthwatch, who's been doing some stuff concerning Cern and the manipulating of the Earth's fields. I'm a big Tesla fan. I can totally understand what he's talking about. Cern has denied any implication in the Italian earthquake, which they even did they even published an article on their website about how Cern is not making earthquakes, but I beg to differ. I'm not saying that's what they purposely set out to do, but at the same time, if they're doing things and things are going wrong in the Earth, we should know about this, people. We can't just sit back and say, oh no, it's CERN says it's okay, it's fine, go back to sleep, as it were. We've really got to start taking responsibility for it. And the North Dakota pipeline, love to you people, from one healer to another. I will be doing a video this week on that, and how you guys everybody can get involved in helping the North Dakota water protectors and their efforts, because it is your effort as well. So let's have a look at this. In this, as I say, he talks about BP Earthwatch talks about the CERN manipulation of the Earth's fields, and then he talks about the earthquake, the 6.6 earthquake, which happened around about nearly 3 weeks ago in Italy. Let's just go back to my map here. What we're going to be concentrating on is this light blue line and this dark blue line that goes through here. Now, I do have this Google map which I've done, the light blue line here and the dark blue line here. It's obviously there's a few kinks in it, but I'm a healer and a dowser, not a computer animator. But anyway, here you have Cern, and on the day that Cern was doing an experiment, and this is what BP Earthwatch explains, there was an experiment where they shot over neutrinos to a reception area in Italy, which is in Gran Sasso National Park here, and at the same time we had this earthquake which happened here. And I think there's a lot of credence into this, and certainly with the blue line here, this light blue line, the direction of the flow is exactly the same direction as the charges from the discharge from Cern down into that direction of Italy. Now, apparently that's where it stopped, but this is it, BP Earthwatch. I'd like to take it a lot further, my friend. 3 days ago, I think, we then experienced another earthquake, which is, funnily enough, straight in New Zealand, straight on that light blue line still. And this manipulation of the fields is very possible, and we need to really wake up. We need to start acting within our own backyards and getting things sorted. As I say, I'm not saying that Cern does this on purpose, but everybody drives and somebody has an accident and people die. this could well be an accident of Cern, and it's not good to have it continuing on. Then there was another earthquake, literally in the last day, which is here in South America. So if we bring it across here in South America, which we can see this place here now. So we started off with the Cern sending off the rays to this one here, and then we got the earthquake in Italy, which is there, and then after that we got this earthquake in here, following the energy flow of that line. But when it hit here, this dark blue line is much more important in the way of energy than this light blue line. And what happened is this light energy line is going in the other direction, and it ran like you get like waves of water, waves going up rivers in certain times of when you've got full moons and etc. And masquerade, I think they call it in French. But anyway, you get these big waves going up. It's a similar sort of thing where you're getting a wave going up against the current, which created this earthquake here. If we look on the Earth energy line map, it is exactly on this crossing point here. So we've had this crossing point here and this crossing point here, and then this energy is going to go up here at this present time. When I dowse these lines, you can see this vibration gradually going up, a slow wave going across this Earth. And, it creates an incredible amount of charge. And when we connect it with the sun, we've got this corona hole, which is appearing at the moment. This is universal time. It's 40 minutes past midnight universal time. Is coming into play. That will come into play in the next 12 hours. And I think we're going to get this shocking, the earthquake in Mexico, I think between the next 10 and 14 hours. And you should be having a quake between 5 and 7 point magnitude. So in the next sort of 10 to 15 hours, which will be roughly around about sort of 6 in the morning local time, 6 in the morning, 10 in the morning local time tomorrow. So it's about sort of 12 hours from now, 10 hours from now, which we are, that should be, I would have thought that's what's going to be coming up for us. But the thing is, once it hits this line, it also then hits the light blue line, which is going to bring it back to Cern. And they can keep pushing this round and making this Earth, while the Earth's energy spinning in a way that could be incredibly detrimental to all of us. And, we just need a bit of understanding here, people, of what we're actually dealing with. And we really need to get our heads around it. As I said, I've been writing at the moment, and next year in 2017 should be having some books out concerning that, also concerning healing, also Earth's human chakras and auras and stuff like that, and be doing stuff in the UK for conferences and workshops. Get in contact with me if you want to know about that, but also subscribe, because I've got this video coming up how you can help the North Dakota pipeline water protectors in your own backyard. And this is really important. This is how we can really change the things. So subscribe, and I will speak to you soon. I take care and everything like that. Enjoy yourself. Always, Tom.